Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing the Native American Oracle cards again today. I hope all of you are focusing on something positive today and getting out in nature. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Spring's coming, and I'm going to enjoy this weather today. After I do this reading, I'm going to do a collective reading for people that may be spiritually ascending at this time. I'm going to call upon my angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, and Jesus Christ for assistance in this reading to help me be a clear channel from the divine to the physical world. So I hope that you can find this reading helpful. Please like, subscribe, and share. Give me a thumbs up if you find this helpful. So thank you for tuning into my channel. Let's go ahead and get started. So, angel spirit guides, can you please help me see what the beginning of the situation is for this day, of what the focus should be for this collective that may be spiritually ascending at this time? Thank you, Spirit, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, for this message today to help us ascend on this spiritual path. Woo! Got a lot to say today. Okay. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors. Please help me with this message today on what we should focus on for the beginning part of the situation, for this. Okay. Try again. Spirit, can you please bless us with a card? This collective, and what the focus should be for this day. Oh, I got two again. Love was one of them. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, almost had one. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please bless us with a card for the beginning? Thank you. Can we please have another card for resources that shouldn't be wasted for this collective? Resources that we can focus on, that can help, that shouldn't be wasted. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Resources and ideas that shouldn't be wasted in this situation for this collective. Spirit. That's two. Okay, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, could you please help me with this information for this collective on ideas, resources that should not be wasted in this situation today for this collective? Second card, Spirit, for resources that should not be wasted. Oh. Let's try it. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. And can we get a card on what this collective should release? What do we need to release? Oh, we got two. Can we just get one, Spirit, on what needs released from this collective in order to proceed? Oh, three more. Can we just get one card on the main card that needs to be released? Thank you. And what are ideas, resources, and opportunities that are available that to this collective? Resources, ideas, and needs that manifest. Oh, wow. Some crazy, crazy energy. Explosive cards today. Okay. Just one, Spirit. Can we just get one card on ideas, resources, and opportunities available to this collective? Okay, this one. Thank you. And the outcome or evolution of the situation for this collective focus for the day. Just one card, Spirit, for evolution of the situation. Evolution of the situation for this collective. Excuse me, I'm hearing odd sounds out my window. I was trying to figure out what it was. It's distracting. Evolution or outcome of the situation if we focus on this teaching this morning. Okay, 2. Can I just get one? One. Thank you. Okay. So let's get started. The first part of the situation for this collective, the morning focus on the beginning part of the situation, is number 18, which is fertility. So this is a really beautiful card. She's got a lot of plants, flowers, and herbs in her hands. That's a really pretty card. Number 18, which adds up to 9, so which is a mutable number, a sign, energy. So the Corn Mother, that is what this card is, the Corn Mother. The Corn Mother is the Mother Earth, the mother of all plants. It is said that she produced corn by rubbing her body, a practice that some found disgusting. In some myths, she is put to death, and in some, she escapes to the heavens. In both, before her death, she provides instructions and seeds to ensure the continued production of corn. She is, of course, associated with corn, maize, which provides for the strength and continuity of humans. The Corn Mother is often shown with a sleeping child in her arms, or a labyrinth. Her partner, the sky god, is depicted by a cross. So the beginning of this situation calls for patience, gentleness, forgiveness, and sacrifice. And sometimes sacrifice is necessary to bring something from seed to life. So keywords, this is a Corn Mother, fertility, creativity, rebirth or birth, gentleness, patience, abundance, nourishment, well-being, and sacrifice. So the beginning phase of situation or season. So this is the beginning phase of fertility and the Corn Mother for this collective that I'm reading for. So the focus for the day is to focus on patience, gentleness, forgiveness, and sacrifice. And sometimes we have to sacrifice certain attitudes or ideas about people, places, things, or situations, and just practice patience and gentleness and forgiveness for ourselves and others without sacrificing who we truly are inside. And this is the beginning part of the situation for this collective. So that's a good reminder for me. I know for sure to continue emotionally nourishing myself through my connection with Great Mystery and Great Spirit, knowing that I am abundant and that I have well-being, and I have patience and gentleness today. And I'm grateful for that, because in order to make the sacrifices that I've made in the past and as of today, sometimes it's necessary to sacrifice things to bring a seed to life. So that's part of my rebirth. I'm not sure if all of you can relate to that, but that's something that I'm experiencing in my own personal life, and have to remain fertile in my mind, fertile in my heart, and continue growing my spirit. in order to seek the abundance that I'm seeking, and to nourish my sacred heart and my soul, or spirit, whatever you want to call it. So that's a good message from Spirit today, to continue to be flexible and patient and forgiving and gentle with myself and others. So the resources available, that should not be wasted, is Beaver, which is 6, which is the vibration of love. So construction. Beaver is smart, hands-on, practical, make it happen smart. He is an engineer and builder, both rational and creative. In his work, we see the perfect application of inspiration and ideas. Beaver is not a plotter, though. He takes only the time necessary to figure out a solution and then proceeds to do what needs doing with efficiency and very often with style. Being able to work with materials this well shows a deeper connection than simply physical. To create, to synthesize form and function with environment awareness and with beauty requires a relationship with the elemental spirits of one's building materials. The canoe is another symbol of efficient engineering. So you can see the canoe, and it's above Beaver in this picture, and they're rowing. So, look deeper to find the understanding required for the most elegant solutions. Construction, understanding how things work, creative inspiration, problem solving, beauty, style, work, and physical world, and May, the time or the month of growth. So, we're building with a fertile mind, heart, and spirit, because we're constructing and looking deeper to find an understanding that is required for the most elegant solutions, solutions for everyone, and a deeper understanding, with a fertile spirit, of what we are trying to bring into fruition within our own lives through construction, what we're constructing, in our mind. So that reminds me to continue doing my affirmations every morning. Um, Speak out loud those affirmations to myself. Continue meditating, quieting my mind so that I can hear the spiritual messages that I need to receive. So that I construct good thoughts within my mind about myself, about my life, so that I can spread those abundant and fertile thoughts, and speak those abundant and fertile words to others that are based in patience, kindness, and forgiveness, because I've looked deeper at the situation, and I realize that in order to construct what I want to build for my now, I'm building my future in my now. So in order to construct what I want for my future, I have to be in present moment, have a fertile mind, continue growing on my spiritual path, construct with care, with gentleness, forgiveness, kindness, and that way we can have an elegant solution to whatever dilemma or issue that we may be having at this time, on our spiritual ascension. And we need to release the struggle. We are releasing the struggle and releasing the pain, surrendering to the divine creator, great mystery, great spirit, knowing that great mystery and great spirit have a bigger plan and purpose for my life and yours, and to continue constructing with care, based on the willingness to forgive and forgive ourselves and others, knowing that if we continue on the sacred path, we won't be struggling nearly as much as we would be if we were not on the sacred path. So I'm grateful for that awareness today, and that I can share that with you through this reading, because it's helping me not focus on it. It helps me not focus on my focus on my struggle, and it puts me into more of what can I do for this collective that may be experiencing things that I may be going through at this time as well. So it helps me stay now focused on what I want to grow in my fertile garden, my sacred heart. So, so focus on the fertility and constructing with healthy thoughts and behaviors, releasing that struggle, the lone wolf syndrome, reaching out for help if we need to, in those times before we go spiraling back down into the shitty pits, the abyss of hell. Because this spiritual ascension is not easy a lot of times, and surrendering to the divine takes releasing that control and turning that will over, which is not always easy when we feel like we're right. So I'm grateful to be able to look deeper into the understanding so that I can come up with an elegant solution on trying to help situations, and sometimes just distancing is helpful, so that I can continue to empower and fertilize myself and my own spiritual seed, and develop spiritually, and nurture that. So ideas, opportunities, ideas or items. Okay, we just did the struggle that needs to be released. External resources such as opportunities or advice that can help. So this is a beautiful card, number 30. So these are the ideas or opportunities. Purification. This is smoke. So you can see the smoke above his head. Smudging ceremonies are ways to release the medicine in certain herbs to obtain specific effects. Sage, sweetgrass, and cedar are often used for cleansing and healing and shifting energies from negative to positive. Tobacco is used as an offering and honoring. Because the herbs come from the earth and the smoke rises up, this ritual is a way to connect earth and heaven, ourselves and spirit. The use of fire to release an herb medicine is also symbolic of the idea of trial by fire, a way of eliminating the useless and releasing the useful. So the message for this card is moving on. Before moving on, make sure your own motives are pure and your actions are tempered with beneficial energy. So I'm going to read that one more time. Before moving on, make sure your own motives are pure and your actions tempered with beneficial energy. Purification, transformation, overcoming negative behaviors, seeking direction, out with the old and in with the new. And the time for this one, as far as purification and I guess maybe the smoke clearing, is 6 to 12 months. So focusing on the Corn Mother and fertility, building with a spiritually fertile mind and heart, releasing the lone wolf struggle life, and isolation, so that we can purify our mind, our body, and our spirit, allow the smoke to clear, and before we move on, we make sure that our motives are pure and the actions have been tempered with beneficial energy. Because if we go out and we don't have that spiritual seed and fertile spiritual growth within our heart, we can't come from a pure heart. Our motives and judgments will always be clouded or shadow there'll be shadow aspects mixed in with um, those actions because they're not coming from a pure heart. It's actions based on what am I going to get out of this rather than how can I help this situation or what can I do for you? How can I help you? So that's a good reminder to always make sure that my motives and intentions are pure before I take any action and give without the expectation of receiving um, from a loving heart space. So the outcome of the situation is alliance. So the outcome or evolution of the situation is alliance, necklace, and belt, and it's the circle and symbol of life. So entering the rebirth or the rebirth cycle, life is a cycle and all are connected. View your enemy as a potential ally and learn to see his behaviors or flaws as skills. Alliance, protection, support, and advice from influential people. And the time for this is Friday. So so basically, to enter the circle means to be born. To leave means to die, deprived of vital energy that ensures the continuation of life. So that's a reminder to stay within the circle. My spiritual tribe that is focused on people that relate to what the spiritual ascension that I'm going through, or they're curious about it. And I'm curious about what they're going through. And we're focusing on fertility and the corn mother and, catching that healthy corn pollen and staying fertile in our mind, body, and spirit so that we can construct our future in the now by focusing on those healthy thoughts, words, affirmations, gratitude, staying active, free body movement, listening to uplifting music. If I didn't say meditation, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, plenty of exercise, walking, getting out in nature, listening to the birds, listening to a creek or a river a flow. That's very healing for me as well. It helps me release the struggle and take my focus on what's triggering me in present time. That way I can allow this smoke to clear, keep my mind, my thoughts, and my heart pure, um, and continue to detoxify my body from those processed foods and things that I may be. And I'm still smoking cigarettes too, so perfectly imperfected. I'm still working on it so that I can form an alliance in based on other perfectly imperfected people that are continuing to spiritually grow and evolve and making progress every day. And I'm grateful for that because that helps me remember that I don't have to live the lone wolf struggle life. And I'm not alone. And spring is coming and I'm getting outside and I'm feeling, a little burst of energy and seeing the green parts of the plants bursting up through the ground and um, yeah, hearing the birds singing this morning, that's therapeutic for me. Whatever works for you, you know, that's what helps for me. And drinking plenty of water to flush out those toxins is really important. So, staying hydrated. That way I can stay in my fluidity. And I'm wearing orange today. That's a color vibration of the second chakra, which is creativity and fertility, which is funny. I drew the fertility card of the corn mother. So I use color therapy with what I wear, and it helps you vibrate at that level, and it's part of my healing too. That helps with my healing. And I may drink more water, go swimming, or just listen to water meditations and do womb healing to heal from past trauma. So let's get some spiritual messages for or from the 7 spiritual laws of success. Spirit, can we get a couple cards or 3 cards on the spiritual laws of success and what the focus should be today? Ooh, okay. What is the message the universe is giving me? So you can ask yourself that question. What is the message that the universe is giving you right now? Mine is telling me to continue on my healing path and continue growing spiritually and making progress every day in my spiritual path, on the sacred path. Um, to continue using color therapy, to continue reaching out for help when I need it, so that I don't spiral back down, because I'm more aware of my behavioral patterns. So I'm intuitively knowing how to take care of myself if I listen. So I'm grateful for that. So that's what the universe is telling me. What's the universe telling you? Please share your comments in the comments section of what the universe may be telling you today. What's the message the universe is giving you? Mine is saying focus on the law of Dharma, your purpose in life. My purpose in life is to inspire others through creativity and growing in my own spiritual path. Ooh. And harmony and love. Focus on harmony and love and your purpose in life. That's what I'm doing, and I'm feeling so much happier about that. And law of intention and desire. Focus on what do I want in my life? What are my intentions behind what I'm doing? What do I desire? What do you desire? Please share in the comments some things that may be working for you and what you feel like your purpose in life is and what your dharma is. I would like to hear about that, and how you're focusing on harmony and love. What's bringing more harmony and love in your life, and the law of intention. What intentions are you setting out to the universe, and what desire and intentions is the universe speaking back to you through the messages that the universe is giving you? Please share with me in the comment section what you may be experiencing through this spiritual ascension. I would like to hear about that. Let's get a card from these. There we go. Mine's telling me to focus on beauty. The beauty inside myself, the beauty in others. That's me seeing a spark of the divine or a spark of great mystery and great spirit. I'm meeting just another one of me, and I'm focusing on their beauty and how my actions or intentions and desires can bring more beauty and harmony and love, because that's what my focus has been, because that is my dharma and purpose in life, is to bring more harmony and love into others' lives through sharing my experience, strength, and hope on how I'm getting through some of the challenges I've been going through, and how my spiritual awakening is, I'm releasing resistance. I'm releasing the resistance to fight things, to control things, and I'm allowing myself to enjoy the journey no matter what's going on in my personal life. Hello. We're dinging. So I'm releasing. I'm releasing the need to know. It is a mystery. It's a mystery. I don't need to know everything. Trying to figure it all out is foolish. And to just be happy in my now. And know that more is on the way, and to stay in a fertile heart and mind. Focus on what the universe is messaging me or pinging me on. I'm still having synchronicity. Please share in the comment section if you're experiencing synchronicities too, and how those are being shown to you through spirit, and how you're coming into harmony and love, and Share what you're doing to share your purpose in life, and what your intentions and desires are, and how are you seeing beauty in your life, and are you seeing more beauty in yourself, and releasing all that doesn't serve you, the thoughts that others have put upon you, that you've carried with you. That's what I've had to release, judgment about others and judgment of myself, and release those thoughts, behavioral patterns that no longer serve me. And it hasn't been easy, but I still I had a good purge this morning. I was crying listening to an inspirational YouTube video, and it triggered some emotion in me. And I'm trying to hold space for the masculine energy and the feminine energy right now, because I just went through a purging and releasing that was, it was horrendous. It was really hard. And I didn't want to get stuck in that depressive behavioral pattern that I've struggled with all through my past, and major depressive disorders. So please help me see how you're focusing on the beauty in your day. I hope that you get out into nature, take a walk, and do some nature therapy, do what feels good to you, whatever makes your heart smile. And I hope that you found this daily teaching helpful. It was a good lesson for me, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace. Mother Lover out. Have a good day.